What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell just so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in. I've spoken on this topic before in regards to Patrick Beverly in regards to the Clippers, but, I will say this. Patrick Beverly's jokes about the Clippers can definitely come back to haunt him and bite him because, I was just reading a report here, clutchsports.com. I think it's a few others I actually saw that it could be on as well. You could check it out. But Patrick Beverly jokes about, being with the Lakers is a little bit better than being with the Clippers. And I spoke on this, as I said, a few videos ago. You can definitely check that out. But I wanted to reopen up this topic because, as I just stated, his jokes can come back to haunt him and the Lakers because he's doing a lot of talking and the Clippers aren't. And they always say the one in the room who isn't doing the talking is the one you have to watch out for, not the one in the room who's doing all the talking because they just want to be heard and they really don't have a damn thing to say or nothing real to talk about or that really matters to anybody who really cares. So this is my point here. Patrick Beverly, he ought to be grateful that he's actually on a team like the Lakers with a name, because the Lakers, don't get me wrong, they're trash. But based upon the two teams he was on prior to the Lakers, the Utah Jazz, which he went there for a very short stint, and the Minnesota Timberwolves, who didn't keep him around because apparently they thought he wasn't worth it. He needs to be thankful that he's actually on a team, period. And not even just on a team like the Lakers, because the Lakers are a well-respected organization. No doubt about that. The Lakers definitely are a household name in the NBA. No doubt about that either. And they got 17, championships. So, hey, it speaks for itself. And they had nothing but greats play for that team. Especially, my favorite, one of my favorite players of all time in Kobe Bryant, the late, great Kobe Bryant. So, with that being said, you look at this situation and you take it with a grain of salt because Patrick Beverly is not a needle mover. He's not going to move the needle that much for the Lakers because the one thing the Lakers have to do also, they have to score and they have to play high level defense along with high level scoring to put themselves in position to be the team that a lot of people think they can be. But in order for that to happen, before anything, they have to actually get some production or great consistent production out of one of their players called Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis, his nickname is Street Clothes according to Charles Barkley because, he doesn't suit up in basketball attire enough. It's more like seeing him on the sideline with sunglasses on and regular attire on. And that's a problem for a lot of fans. Of course, Charles Barkley, since he made the reference of him being street clothes as a nickname. And on top of that, when you look at the situation, LeBron is getting older, even though he still can play at a pretty decent level. But this is the point. Just because he could play at a decent level, it doesn't mean that he's going to continuously doing that. And it doesn't mean he's going to do it all 82 games next season or this upcoming season and go into the playoffs with it or play-in tournament, whatever they make, if they make it that far. It's not saying he's going to be able to do that still. So that's a deficit. That's an error. That's a negative. For the Lakers in regards to that. But the Clippers in regards to Patrick Beverly doing all this talking, don't get me wrong. Patrick Beverly makes the rivalry a lot better now because he's on the Lakers going against the Clippers. But I don't really think the Clippers really need to be worried about it because the Clippers have one goal in mind, as I stated a few videos ago. The Clippers have in mind trying to win a championship. And when you have that in mind, you can't let little antics like this get under your skin or, rattle you by any means because, it's just one of those things. Now, the Clippers have to play the Lakers on opening night. Now, the projection is Kawhi Leonard will be back opening night. He'll be ready for opening night. So everybody else, it's definitely a good opening night game for all of us to enjoy. And I believe all of us will. And it'd be great to see everybody on the floor at once, because between the Clippers and Lakers, we haven't seen both teams be healthy, really within the last two seasons. If you want to date back, if you want to be technical. So I'm definitely anticipating to see that, and just to see everybody on the floor. It's only one game, you can't really make much out of one game, but it is a good opening statement game, and I think the Clippers will definitely be ready for them. And the hype going around the game or going into that game will definitely ramp up a lot more, simply because Patrick Beverly is on the Lakers and he's going to do a lot of talking, a lot of chirping, but at the same time he's really not going to be much of a factor in regards to the Lakers' victories over the Clippers if they happen to play in the playoffs, which I don't believe is going to happen. So if they had to play in the playoffs, I just think that, Patrick Beverly, it's only but so much he can do. He can just talk his way through the game, but he really can't, do nothing in regards to playing that type of high level of a defense or offense to really put his team over the hump. It's going to have to be, the big threes they have or somebody else, really. I mean, Patrick Beverly might assist, but he's not going to do much. And as I said, they probably won't even make the playoffs to play the Clippers, but if they do, that would be a great 7-game series to look at, simply because we've been deprived of that the last 3-4 seasons, that these two teams have been high powered and listed as they're probably going to meet up in the playoffs, and it never did happen. So it'd definitely be good to see, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I don't think Patrick Beverly is going to have the last laugh in this situation. I mean, anything is possible. I don't want to rule anything out, but I just think the Clippers have a better overall team. And I think I like what the Clippers are doing. They're really not paying attention to any outside noise. They're really kind of keeping everything in house, keeping everything simple, keeping everything, within, their means of, trying to concentrate and focus on what they're doing and try to stay healthy and just build and, gain more chemistry with each other, because that's going to, put them where they want to be, which is, in contention of winning a championship. So with that being said, the Clippers definitely, they got the right mentality. They're saying all the right things in regards to things I'm hearing. Kawhi Leonard's definitely working hard. So is PG. So is everybody else on the team. And everybody's just really trying to get comfortable with one another and enjoy the time they're there and enjoy the time and space that they have. And really just trying to, prepare and get ready for the season like every other team. But I just think that the Clippers are very, very immensely talented. And I don't think, somebody like Patrick Beverly is going to stop their momentum. I believe that the Lakers will give them a little bit better of a run, simply if they have everybody on the floor. If the Lakers are healthy, they definitely can give the Clippers a run when they play, 3 or 4 times in the regular season. Every single game, they can give them a run. But whether they beat them or not, that's a different story. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out, because over the last couple seasons, it hasn't even been close in regards to, who was the better team. The Clippers have been the better team the last few seasons, than the Lakers in regards to, when they played each other, just in regards to that, because when they played each other the last several seasons, the Clippers have beaten the Lakers damn near every time or most of the time. So it's really not even a rivalry in regards to the battle, because looks like the Clippers have been winning the battle the last several years, and the Lakers have to just catch up in regards to trying to, play on the same level that this team can, because this team is so immensely talented. So if I were the Clippers, as I said before, I wouldn't worry about much. I would just let what Patrick Beverly say go in one ear and out the other, and just focus on the main goal at hand, which is a championship, because I don't think the Lakers have an opportunity to get a championship. I believe the Clippers do, just as of right now, based upon where everything is as we speak. Of course, things can change, but as of right now, I would say the Clippers have the upper hand. Whether they have Patrick Beverly or not, they're still, good enough to win a championship, and really, that's all that matters. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Check out my other videos if you haven't. And hey, Khaliis out.